The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talk Live Paranormal with Bill and Shannon. I am Mr. Bill.
And I am Shannon.
Is Shannon.
I'm back.
Yes, I know it's a miracle. We got Shannon back with us. She's much better now.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Not under the weather. Drugs are a wonderful thing. Hey, want to start this whole thing off real quick by once again, this is a rough time of the year for people around the world, especially here in the United States. We've got men and women serving all over the United States and around the world in the armed forces. And Shannon and I would like to wish each and every one of you guys out there a very Merry Christmas and hopefully a Happy New Year, because each one of you will come home soon. Come home to your families. We want you to be safe, keep your head down, and just come home. And thank you very much for everything you do each and every day to keep us safe. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you, each and every one of you.
So, Shannon, you've got some really good news.
I do.
Want to talk about it?
I think it was about 3 weeks ago we started the GoFundMe page. I know a lot of you listeners out there who've seen it on our Talk Live page and on my Facebook page. We had set a goal for $1,500 to help raise money for Allie to have specific software for her eye gaze device. And we had a lot of people also donate offline, off the GoFundMe. So we actually reached the goal a lot sooner than we thought we would. So we have reached the goal, and I have purchased one of the softwares already, and I'm getting ready to purchase the other two. So I want to thank each and every person out there that donated to the GoFundMe or donated, to me personally. And I even had some people in the paranormal world, friends that I've met along the way, actually sent gifts to Allie. So I want to thank them too. We appreciate everything, and I can't wait for her to start using this stuff.
Yeah. The Allie girl, she needs this thing. Like I said on the past couple of shows, a daughter has the right to talk to her mother. If this is the way that she gets to communicate with her beautiful mom, then this is 100% the best thing in the world. Thank you to each and every one of you out there who donated, who gave up your. This isn't an easy time in most people's lives because funds aren't there. But damn it, this is an awesome thing that to have you guys out there in the world saying, yes, we can help. Thank you very much. I don't know the way to say thank you, but thank you.
I know. I can't say thank you enough. And I also want to mention Robin Terry from Ashmore Estates had set up a charity event going on where they raised. If they raised $4,000, then Robin would donate $1,000, and they reached that mark, and now they're donating $5,000, if not more. I think it's up a little higher than $5,000, but that money is going to the Lost Limbs Foundation for Mike Couch too. So I want to thank all those people because that helps out
awesome.
Prosthetics for children.
That is freaking awesome as hell. That is really cool.
And I must say, it is really weird to sit here and listen to you because I'm watching the live feed that I can't even get in on Facebook. I see your lips move, but I don't hear nothing. I don't even hear you talk in the headset, so it's like weird to sit here and listen.
What?
I don't know why you can't get me in there.
I don't know either. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. Hey, everybody that's on Facebook, I'm going to jump out and end this and come back in, and then we'll try to see if we can't bring Shannon in, and we'll keep talking here. So I'll be right back on that face. But we are going to finish. We're going to keep talking about everything that we have here on the show, and then we'll keep going with things, and you never know what's going to come out. We do have. I got an upcoming event this weekend. It's kind of a private event that there's a gentleman who's going to be. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Bill. I'm here for my close-up. There's a that was scary.
Man, I've missed you.
There is. There's a gentleman who's getting ready to do a. Hey, Jake, welcome back. There's a gentleman who's getting ready to do a private event up at the Farrar School here in Iowa, and he is invited. I can't even talk. He's invited us, few of us, to come up and be part of the whole. I don't know why your camera won't come on, Shannon.
I don't know either. Is your
camera turned on the right way? Can you see yourself? Can
you see? All I see is you.
And turn your camera around. Is it on? Which way? I don't know. I give up.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I give up. So, but there's a gentleman who's invited us up to be part. Oh, I hit my camera. To be part of a documentary that he's filming up in the Farrar School here in Iowa, and is going to give us a chance to see how he works. It's going to give us a chance to see. Well, give him a chance to see how we work. And hey, you never know. I might be on the big screen because I've got a face for radio. And we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So, what do you got going this weekend?
Sleep. Catching up on sleep. I have
That's not always a bad thing.
With Allie being with the double ear infections the last 3 weeks and getting ready to have tubes put back in, like, it's just been miserable for her. So she's actually sleeping really good. And what I was trying to tell you earlier was when she had her scope done last Wednesday up at Children's, when she came out before she was completely awake from the anesthesia, there was like meditating music playing, and I'm like looking around the room, and I asked the nurse, I'm like, where is that coming from? Because, I mean, I could have crawled up on the bed with her and just slept, you know? I mean, it was mesmerizing me. So I asked her, and she gave me the app. It was like $1.99 for the app. And I downloaded it in the hospital. And last night, Allie was having a crying episode from her ears bothering her. Plus, she's had gas, which I don't know if it's from the scope or not. But she burps and farts like a grown man. She's only almost 5. But I decided to put the app on last night when she was having a crying episode, and like within 5 or 10 minutes it had literally calmed her down, and then I just took her upstairs later in the crib, and I can put it on an endless loop so it can play all night, which is amazing. It was awesome. She went right to sleep.
Really?
Like within 10 minutes it had calmed her down, and she went right to sleep and slept good all night. I can't even remember the name of the app, or I would tell everybody, because I'm telling you what, it's a good meditating app. I left it on last night just so I could go to sleep listening to it.
Well, you need to let us all know what it is, because I really would like to know what that app is, because maybe I can use it with all the stuff that's going through my head right now.
And it's got it has like the voiceover talk thing too. So, but for her, I just turn the voice all the way down to where she can't hear it, and it's just the music.
So does it talk you through a meditation?
Yeah. Have you ever used the Calm app? It's called Calm.
No, I haven't.
That's a free app actually. But that's a good app. But this one it's you know how it has like the you can pick male or female where they kind of talk you through a meditation. And you can turn the volume up of their voice, up or down. And I think
Really?
it would wake her up. Yeah, I think it would wake her up if she heard somebody talking. So I kind of turned the the voice volume all the way down, and then just leave the. It's got like 5 different like music sounds, and then it's got 5 nature sounds. So you've got the ocean, rain, creek, stuff like that. It's a good app. I like it.
Wow.
I'm kind of glad she likes
I'm
it.
gonna
'Cause
try to find
I don't
those.
mind listening to it when I go to lay down either.
That's awesome. That's cool.
So yeah,
Maybe that'll help me out.
I'll text it to you. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
I did
Cool,
write
cool.
down a couple. I'm going to bring up the Haunted America conference thing coming up too, but I did write down a couple events that are coming up all the way up through June of next year.
Cool. What you got?
We've talked about it before, the Haunted America conference. That's not till June 21st and 22nd, but tickets go on sale starting June 7th. And for all those that aren't familiar with, paranormal events or ever been on an investigation, this is probably a really good event to go to. I actually thought about going to it myself. They've got a lot of stuff going on there. That one is in Alton, Illinois, and it's called Haunted America. I wrote down so much stuff on that one. That's the one where it says join American Hauntings as they return to one of the most haunted smaller towns in America, which I didn't even know that till I seen this post.
Oh, okay.
For the 23rd Annual Haunted America Conference, the biggest and best supernatural event of the year, brings you another spectacular year of new and returning speakers on ghosts, hauntings, the paranormal, and unexplained. And plus there is how-to workshops, ghost hunts, special events, haunted tours, dinners, and much more. You can check out more information on that event at www.ghostconference.net on that one. And then I did a Google search because, Google's our friend.
Google is my friend.
It's my friend. And I've got 6 upcoming events. There's 3 actually on January 19th, 3 different events. 2 of them in Indiana, 1 in Columbus. There's a Spirit Walk in Columbus, Ohio on January 19th. There is the Dollhouse Paranormal Bare Bones 101, which is kind of like if you're new to the paranormal, they kind of go, over stuff with you, like a intro to the paranormal type deal. That's in Greensburg, Indiana. And then there is a ghost hunt in Culbertson Mansion, which I've never heard of, and that's in New Albany, Indiana. All 3 of those are on the 19th, January. And then you've got February.
It'd be kind of hard to go to all 3 of them at once.
I know. And I don't know how far apart New Albany is from Greensburg, Indiana. I mean, if they're not far apart, you could do one on the 19th because the ghost hunt at the mansion is also on the 20th as well. So, could kill 2 with.
Yeah. Could.
You could.
Give it a shot. See if
One
you
of
can pull
those.
it off.
Well, you'll have a paranormal hangover. February 8th and 9th. February 8th and 9th, there's Annual Polar Bear Paranormal Investigation, and that's at Caesars Creek Pioneer Village in Waynesville, Ohio. Let's see, for 3. That's also on February 9th. It is Asher Walton House Investigation. That's in Atlanta, Indiana. And then you got a big one of the Nick Groff Tour is actually coming to Bobby Mackey's. June 30th
Oh,
and
really?
July 1st. Yeah. There was another
That's not
one at
always a
another
bad
location,
thing.
but I don't talk about that location, so I'm leaving that one out.
I think I know which location we're talking about here.
April 13th, there's an overnight ghost hunt at Randolph County Asylum in Winchester, Indiana.
Randolph.
Speaking of Randolph County, I did see on the Ghost Hunts USA page where they launched it, and they will be back to doing events there. I think the first one is January 18th.
Is it?
I believe it's January 18th. my old home away from home, and you can bet your sweet butt I'm going to be going to some of those events.
You should just go crash and see if they just let you in.
Go crash it. I mean, I would even buy a ticket. I'd even buy a ticket. That's how much I miss that place. And then of course one of the biggest ones of the year.
Ghost hunts there and just kind of walk.
Be like, don't you remember me, Beth?
Which one's that?
Beth, don't you remember me? September 12th of next year, they already had the date for Scarefest convention in Lexington, Kentucky, which I hope I can make it to next year because I've been trying for 3 years to go to Scarefest.
Yeah, but somebody's got to go play this, roller hockey thingy.
I know.
Can't go to things, and it does it when I'm on vacation, so I can't make it. Are you on vacation at the end of July next year? Giddy ass. I have no idea yet. Have no idea whether we're going to be on vacation, whether we're not going to be on vacation, what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing things. It's really tough to know. I don't know because of the way the job's going. I don't. Listen, everything's unacceptable. That's all I can say. Because unacceptable is the acceptable of unacceptable right now. What's up, Sheila?
I can't even see the comments.
Yeah, it's. Well, I don't know why it's not bringing you in. I don't know if can anybody out there hear Shannon? Can they hear her at all?
Hear me on what?
Not right now because she's not saying anything, but can they hear her on Facebook? That's what I want to know. If anybody can actually hear you, or otherwise I gotta have my headphone right here so they can all hear you. Wait, what? What, Jake? Jake, can you hear Shannon? I don't know. So what else you got in the news over there? They can barely hear you, so I think I don't know if it's your phone.
Oh, they can barely hear me through
the way your
Facebook?
Camera's pointed. Yeah.
Can they see me? Because I can't see myself.
Barely hear you.
Well, I turned my phone down.
See Shannon,
you told me to turn
Amanda,
my phone down.
Jake, Sheila. Well, yeah, but not your microphone. Turn this up. See what this does. I used to put my hand in front of my own camera. That was stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know if... I don't know. Well, it'll come up in a minute. You'll see a hand right in front of the screen.
Jake said he can't see me.
Nope, they can't see it. Nope. They can barely hear you. They can't see you.
They can barely hear me on...
There goes my hand.
On here? On the live feed?
On the live feed on Facebook, they can barely hear you. I'm wondering if it's because you're coming across my headphones.
How can they hear me at all? I'm not even on the video.
Well, my headphones are up loud enough, and if I put it, I don't know. I don't know how they can hear you or they can't hear you.
Holy moly!
I don't know. This thing is so weird. Holy moly, mother of Jesus!
Here, I'm gonna try and start a live. You in the live feed, and I'm gonna try and start a live.
All right, everybody that's out there, you didn't hear Shannon. Shannon's we're gonna kill this live feed on Facebook real fast. Shannon's gonna try to go live so you can see her and try to bring me in, and then we'll see what happens. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We do have a couple things we want to get to and let you guys know what happened to me and how things are going. So,
yes.
Wyatt, Amanda, Jake, Sheila, guys, jump. We're gonna kill, like I said, kill this Facebook Live, and then we'll come back to it. I promise you. Stick around, see it. You'll see Shannon come on. So we'll be right back. Hold on. So I've just ended the live. I heard the ding.
Stupid technology.
Yeah, stupid technology. People and technology. Jeez. All right, and I'm out of that one.
Yeah, I gotta wait a second because it still says, okay, now you're off.
Yep. Oh, I wonder, were you trying to come in live through Talk Live Paranormal or through
when I gave the thumbs up the first time, it was my name.
Well, that's true.
It was my own name, so let's see. Let's see how this works.
So everybody that's out there listening on the radio, we're having some major goof of Nicholas here. So, there's Shannon. She's live. I'm going to try to figure out how I can find out where Shannon's live at because, oh, there she is. Let me comment.
I can't even see the comments
Hi.
right now.
So I can hear you talking. Can you? I just said hi. Can you bring me in at all?
Says you're the only viewer right now.
Yep. See if you can bring me in.
And I just turned on where it says allow your viewers to request to join you as a guest in your broadcast.
Okay. So how the hell do I request?
How do I pull? Oh, there's comments. Normally, it would give me the option to, when you pop in, it would say add Bill to your.
I know it's acting so weird. Facebook's acting so weird. Anybody who can see Shannon out there on Facebook, I'm hoping you guys can hear me on the Facebook too. I don't think you can.
No, that's weird because they could hear. Choose how to go live. Nope, that's not what I need. It says you're watching.
Tristan's watching. I'm watching. Wyatt's watching. Everybody's out there watching. That was weird. You just turned your camera around or did something.
Yeah, I did. I'm just hitting every button until it's the right one. Well, let's talk about what happened to you out at the Ghost Hunts USA retreat, and I will keep messing with this.
Okay. So we're going to throw some beans out there so everybody can see and everybody can hear what happened. We had the Ghost Hunts USA retreat out there in Gettysburg, and some things went a little bit weird for me, and I really wanted to let you guys know what happened to me. I know some other people already know, and I've been kind of keeping it a secret the last couple of weeks just so I could try to figure out who, what, where, why, and when. But it hasn't been the smoothest keeping it a secret at all for me, just because it's been messing with me hard. Today, yeah, I figured that Jake can't hear me at all. So
yeah, I just saw that. The options that we had before to bring you in last time are not popping up.
Yeah, I don't understand that. So I'm just going to go and jump into this. The one of the first things we did when we were out there as a group, we did a meditation for a chakra meditation to align your chakra, to allow yourself to kind of see and relax and protect and keep as much to kind of, just kind of make you feel better and relax you. So everybody was doing it. Everybody's listening to the medium that was talking us through it, and we wanted to talk about. They wanted us to go through and see how things were going to go for you, and kind of like I said, align yourself, get yourself set up, and they wanted you to go through and talk about, well, kind of see the lights, see the bright colored lights, allow your person to relax, to do what you need to do to align all the chakras in your body to make it so that you're good to go.
Right.
So everybody was talking about how they're seeing the lights and how everything looks great, and allow letting your light to come through, letting your how do I want to say it?
Hey, does Jake know what happened to you over there?
No, he doesn't.
All right. Well, he said he really wanted to hear what happened to you, so just switch back to you being live. We'll worry about the multi video later.
Okay. So,
All right. I should be off live to where you can bring it back in. This is so weird. I don't know why it's acting retarded.
so here's what happened. We kind of wanted to switch over real quick so people could understand and see what's going on. There was things happened that we weren't ready for, or I wasn't ready for. We started talking. She was talking us through to feel the light, feel the love, feel what you feel how things were going for you. Feel you wanted to see the bright colors. You wanted to be able to. You wanted to really. I don't want to say it. You wanted you to see the colors and to be relaxed. And when it was all said and done, I came out of it not knowing what was going on at first. So I started writing everything down. And about that time, she paired us up with people. And Pam came over and sat down with me. And the minute Pam sat down with me, she goes, "I really don't feel good over here." So I said, "Pam, we can't do this. We cannot go through. I don't think this is right. We can't go back into a meditation where we're talking each other through it and see how we do." I say, because something I think happened. So she goes, "What?" And I finished writing everything down that I wanted to say but couldn't get out. And I let her see it, and she kind of raised her hand and told our guide that was here with us, say, "Hey, we got to talk about something." So everybody said they saw the colors, and it was beautiful, and it was relaxing, and it realigned their chakra, to try to realign their chakra. But I actually had to tell her that I only saw one color, and it was pitch black. And every now and then, I guess there was like this little wisp of purple. A purple cloud is all I could say. It came through during the meditation, and I felt really kind of alone when I was going through it, and almost felt sad. And then, like I said, when Pam came over to talk about it, to go through it with me, she felt sick while she was sitting next to me. So we talked about things, and we kind of stopped for a minute, and then Luna, the medium that was there, looked at the other medium, which was Willow, and they kind of gave this look. And if I wouldn't have saw them two look at each other with such a worried face, I probably wouldn't have been as worried. So we did a couple of little things, and the whole time I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So we all kind of took a break, ate lunch, and when she brought us all back, they wanted to do a meditation to allow us to find our spirit guide or our spirit animal, and to try. And again, I know that out there, everybody talks about, there's a lot of them that were there that was like, I didn't meet my spirit animal, and I understand that it doesn't always happen the first time.
Right.
You may talk to hundreds of animals, and they may not be your spirit animal. So the deal was that Willow started off, and she's using the drum beat because she's a shaman, and she was helping to guide us through it. And then there was a relaxing, just a tapping of a drum beat, tapping of a drum beat, tapping of a drum beat. And she wanted you to go to a place where you were totally relaxed, whether it was real or it was fake. And for me, it was real. It's only one location that I feel really relaxed, and that's up in the mountains in Oregon, because we go out there all the time for vacation.
Right.
Excuse me. This is actually kind of hard to talk about. So we started it, and Willow said that when you heard a tapping of the drum again, it only happened a couple times. You're supposed to start looking for the hole in the ground. And it's a dark hole. You're supposed to picture yourself going into the hole, and then when you come out the other side, you should be in a beautiful forest, relaxation with all these animals around you, and that's when you're trying to find your spirit animal. And then
Right.
you'll keep doing that and keep relaxing and keep going through that until you hear the beating of the drum in a completely different beat that she just keeps doing, which is to guide you back and bring you back out of it. So it happened. Everybody heard the beating of the drum. And when I opened my eyes, y'all, it was the weirdest thing in the world because I didn't know who I was. Didn't know where I was. I didn't know who was sitting by me. I didn't know who any of the people that were in the room with me. I couldn't tell you if I had pants on, let's put it that way. That's how out of it I kind of was. Until one of the ladies sitting next to me went to stand up and her arm grabbed me and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Bill." And I was like, "Hey, that's no problem." And I then instantaneously knew who everyone was. So it was like it was a snap out of it. But I realized I was soaking wet with sweat. And they started talking about some more things, and I walked over to Willow, and I told her, I go, "I didn't see any forest." She goes, "I need to know what you saw." I said, "Pitch black." She goes, "Take it back to what you did." I said, I saw the forest in the beginning. I know exactly where it's at. I can take you to that exact spot where I was so relaxing sitting on that rock up in the mountains. Then the beating of the other beat started, and I found the hole, and I started going through the hole, and I was running. And I was running to the point where I knew I was sitting in a chair, but my legs hurt so bad. I felt like I had just run the longest marathon of my life, or I was running a PT test that was never going to end. Then all of a sudden, the pain just stopped, and I was floating. It was pitch black, but I was floating. And it was up and down and left and right, and it was calm and it was relaxing. But the floating just messed with me so bad. But then Willow brought us back, and I told her, so I didn't know anybody who was in the room. Couldn't tell you anything that was going on. I was looking around. I was really confused until someone touched me. And the first thing Willow said was, "Well, I was kind of worried." Well, I'm sorry, let me jump back. She looked at Luna and said, "I think he was doing an astral projection." And I still don't know what the hell that is yet. So I'm still working on trying to figure out what that is. And I'm hoping someone could tell me. But it was, Willow said that she was actually very worried because even sitting in the chair, I was bobbing and weaving and falling forward and going backwards like I was on a roller coaster. But it wasn't jerky motions. It was really relaxed and just floating and up and down and back and forth. And then when we got brought out of it, like I said, I didn't know anything. Well, then it kind of went on. It kind of went on for a few. They talked about it for a few minutes, and we talked about it. And I didn't feel real well, so I kind of went outside and walked away from everyone. Kind of went down the hill and down the street, probably a mile or two, just to get away from everyone, because my head wouldn't stop. It just wouldn't stop pounding. Not really pounding in pain, but it was like, it wasn't like, you get in a room full of people and everybody's talking. It's just you can't concentrate on one thing, but everything's just coming at you all at once. That's what it was. So I went down the road, walked away. When I came back, I was, pardon my language to everyone on Facebook and everybody that's listening to the show, I was in total mind fuckery. And I'm still that way. Still, it's still got me kind of looped a little bit because I don't know. And Luna did talk to me about it a little bit more. And Tyler and Beth and Michelle kind of explained a few things. And they've all come to kind of one conclusion that I'm going to jump back, and we've talked about on Facebook Live and here on the show. We've talked about Nopelman Sanatorium up in Duluth, Minnesota that Ghost Hunts USA does. Tyler said things are kind of making sense now, and even Michelle said it, and Beth said it, and Brittany even said it. When we go out to do these things, whether it's at Nopelman, whether it's at Missouri State Pen, it's Farrar, McIntyre Villa, Beatty Mansion, wherever we go, if it's Michelle doesn't give love notes, and by love notes we mean someone doesn't come to her spiritually and want to give a message to someone that's there in the room with them. So she never gets those. Well, she's starting to get them. Tyler said that so we jump back to Nopelman real quick. He said that on that that Thursday night when we weren't there, there was one, maybe two little notes that came through, and that was it. But then when we were there the Friday and Saturday night, it was message after message, and it was just busy. And even Beth said it, and Michelle said it was crazy busy. And then Sunday we left to come home, and they had one more group to do on Sunday night, and it was nothing, almost absolutely nothing. So it was Luna that kind of said that it kind of mentioned the thing to Tyler, he walks with the dead. And I kind of went, what? What do you mean walks with the dead? And she goes, Tyler actually said it. He goes, I think they see you as being dead but alive.
Right.
So you kind of can cross between the two sides. And Luna asked, when did you die? Tyler goes, when do you think you died? And I told him, I said, I can pinpoint when I died, because I know they brought me back because my heart stopped when I got shot, when I got electrocuted. And they both kind of looked at him. He's a dead walker. He walks on both sides. That's why they feel comfortable coming up to you and around you, and that's why they can give the messages to Tyler and Beth and Pam and Michelle and Brittany and all these other people. They can get those messages to give out to other people. But then that Sunday, like I said, when we weren't there was really nothing. So I really, what's what Juanita said, maybe you should get hypnotized to find out what you've experienced that might help you understand. Juanita, that's the part that scares the hell out of me. It's not
almost like you don't know if you want to understand yet.
That's just it. I do want to understand, but even Luna and Willow both said that I'm going to have to go through a journey, and there's a dream that's blocking, and I'm going to have to go through that dream, and there's no guarantee in that dream is going to be mine. But I'm going to see something's going to happen, and it could be mentally and physically painful, depending on how I can deal with it. So I'm not sleeping well. I used to like to have a lot of fun and joke around at work. Most of the time, my door's barely open, and I keep it as dark as possible in the room. I look at things differently now. I've tried. Juanita said that she's had the hypnotism done, and it's a great experience because she had a block. Well, I wouldn't even know where to find someone to do that, Juanita. It's kind of, that's the weird part. Now, Tyler did make the note that he would like to go on a attached journey with me. And I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I think I'm going to wait at least a year before I even try that with him. It's not that I'm afraid to go on a journey with having him in my mind or attached to me. I don't know if, number one, I want him to see everything in my mind, because there's a lot of things about my past that I keep very secretive, and I don't tell a whole lot of people. Kelly knows pretty much my wife knows pretty much basically everything, but there's details that I'll tell her. I know if she wants to know, then I got no problem telling her, but I don't tell a whole lot of people about my past. I wasn't the nicest person in some aspects in my past, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it. If it does, then maybe that's what I need to do. But I really don't want Tyler just attaching into my brain or into my psyche and then going along for a journey and something popping up in front of him going, I see you, and then watching him come out of it going, you are messed up. So again, I don't sleep real well. I'm not tired all the time. I mean, I suffer from insomnia anyway. But this has kind of left me in a state of confusion right now. I don't know, is that a way to say it? Where I'm not sure if sometimes I look at things and I go, I'm not sure if I'm there or I'm here.
Right.
I'm just not sure about any of it. On sometimes. So I don't know. So that's where I'm at.
I don't know. That's one hell of a journey.
This weekend coming. Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm happy that I missed it or I'm disappointed that I didn't get to go.
Well, there's a lot of other things that happen. I'm going to kind of make light of a few things here. There was
definitely got to talk about the paintball
wine
adventure.
glass incident. There was a wine glass incident. There was a hilarious piece that we can talk about offline because nobody else needs to know about that one.
Okay.
But then there was the paintball course. So Tyler wanted to take everyone and go play paintball, and some people didn't want to because they're just not into that, which was fine. Juanita, I know I got to do this real quick, Shannon. Juanita, I'm not ignoring you. I think I want to get with you offline, where we're not on live, where I can talk to you, and maybe if you don't mind, I would like to kind of get some ideas from you. So if that's okay with you, please let me know.
Juanita's awesome.
But back to the paintball real quick. We went and paintball. Yeah, she is. We went and played paintball, and let's see, it was Tyler. I just the first time Tyler got shot, I'm pretty sure everybody in 100-mile radius heard it because he screams like a girl. By the way, it was the funniest.
Kind of like when he gets spooked in a dark room.
Oh no, this is louder.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god, it was hilarious. Because the first time it was just, it hurts! It hurts! Yeah, he's yelling and screaming.
All you paranormal investigators and nobody video footage this?
Oh, I don't know if there was even, any time to do it. It was so much fun. But then we played a couple rounds. One of the newest members to Ghost Hunts USA, his name is Drew. He's a real good friend of mine here. I actually call him one of my close personal friends. And he lives just literally about 5 miles from here. And we kind of got him into Ghost Hunts. And Drew is a maniac when it comes to playing paintball. Oh my god. He never got shot. I think he got shot once, but it was by accident. I think he shot Pam, and she just got mad and shot him. So she goes, "I'm out," dunk, and shot Drew. It's like, wait, you can't do that. So we're going along, and we ended up being at an oh, she hit the camera. We went from one paintball course to another, and on the third one we were playing what they call the castle. So it was guys against girls. And yes, Tyler was on our team. So we go up in the castle, and you've got me, Rob, Drew, and Tyler against all the ladies, which was fine. So I'm up on top in the peak of the castle, calling out to where people are at. Tyler, Drew, and Rob are down on the lower tier, and I look over. Okay, there's Drew's off to my left. Rob's off to my right. I go, where the hell is Tyler? I look down. He's crouching down in a corner. So he's protected by 3 sides of wall, and he's just huddling there. The only reason he had paintballs left, because I don't think he fired more than 2 the whole damn thing, but he wasn't getting hit. So the ladies are coming forward, but then all of a sudden they stop because they're pretty much protected, and we had to get to them. So I just looked, I go, Drew! He looks up at me, I go hunting. So down the ramp he goes, and he just starts weaving through, just picking people off left and right. So I kind of worked my way down, and all of a sudden I look up, and Tyler's like this little paintball ninja going from building to building, just keeping people covered. I'm like, where did this come from? You weren't like this 20 minutes ago. You were hiding behind a wall. And I go, Tyler, around the corner. So he starts popping around the corner, and the person starts backing up. So I just waited, and there was this elbow that stuck out. So I shot it. It was bad. I shot it right in the bone of the elbow, the back of the elbow, or on the side of the elbow. Oh my God, she squealed. It was hilarious. Now Rob is running around and he's out of paintballs, and there's one other lady left out there, and she's stuck. So I fire once to each side. So I kind of had her pinned, and then I started firing to one side, kind of looking like I was coming around to be her right, my left. And Rob sneaks up and just takes his thumb and goes underneath her mask like he cut her throat. And she screamed. And it was hilarious. And she goes, "I'm dead." She goes, "I'm dead." And Rob goes, "I've been out of paintballs for 5 minutes." Oh, that was the funnest. That was the funnest part of the weekend. Was that? Yeah. I told Tyler, I said, next time you're taking us all someplace warm. Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful. I'm going to show a shout out to this one. If you're ever out in Gettysburg and you're looking for a place to stay, look up the Balladary Inn in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful old house. It's an old house attached with a newer part of the house. In the old part of the house, they actually used it for it was commandeered by the military and used as a hospital. There's actually still an actual blood stain on the floor, soaked into the wood so bad. So the people that have it just covered over it with like that clear lacquer, so that way it stays there. A beautiful old home. The owners are awesome. They treated us great. If you're listening or you're watching or you're even going to hear about this, I apologize on behalf of a certain person for Ghost Hunts USA for the, I'm sorry to say, the wine glass incident. I'm not going to go any further than that. I hope it came out of the bed. Really sorry. I had nothing to do with it. I was outside at the fire pit.
Well, that pretty much said what happened. I'm not going to go too far into it. I hope it comes out of the bed.
Oh, no. No. Well, there's more to that. There's a lot more to it. So, but
geez. After
a while, that Saturday night got things calmed down in my own brain because Amanda's been there. That's awesome. Haha.
Yeah, she's been watching for a little while.
Oh wait, that's Amanda. Okay. Hey, I got my brain to calm down. We played paintball on Friday, and then Saturdays when all mindfuckery went loose, and the drive home was probably the best thing for me because it's a 14 hours drive. So we drove home, got home. Kelly went to work the next day. I stayed home and just kind of let my brain calm down a little bit, and it didn't. Not really. I didn't get much sleep. That Monday I actually tried to do a meditation, just sitting at home by myself. I was at the Tina's Shrine of Light candle there.
Juanita?
In the prayer room. Heard a lot of noise, like glass cleaning. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you very much. I will. After the first of the year, I'll give you a call and we'll talk. So, but yeah, it was so cool out there. I love Gettysburg. You never know what you're going to run into out there. You never know what you're going to see or you're going to hear. Go out there with an open mind and just close your eyes and just listen. Especially late at night, it's amazing to just see the things that are going on. And one of the things that was going on last year while we were there, and I think I talked about this once before, is they were drilling into trees, into quite large trees. They were drilling into them and taking these really tiny core samples. And I thought, well, I asked the guy, I said, that's a funny way to see how old a tree is. Don't you have to have it a little bit bigger so you can see it? He goes, no, we're doing DNA testing. And I went, on trees? Were you trying to sample the trees? He said, no, they were actually pulling human DNA out of the trees and were dating it back and being able to tell family members that, yes, a family member of yours died on such and such battlefield during the Gettysburg campaign. Yeah, that's freaky.
I'm jealous, Amanda.
Pulling DNA out of... Yeah, no kidding. Oh my God, Amanda, that is awesome.
He's only 20 minutes away. Road trip.
Very jealous right now.
I haven't been yet.
We're going to go stay with Amanda.
That's on my bucket list too, Jake.
You have never... You've never been there?
No, I have not been to Gettysburg. No,
You're closer than I am.
I was never sent out there.
We went
Bethany
out
Ann
for a
has been
vacation.
out there, but I haven't been out there.
We just went out there on vacation the first time. Said the heck with it. Found a place on HomeAway.com, rented a house, and just went out there and just.
Wyatt said, "Now I know what I'm missing."
Haha, yes, you do. I hope you're doing good, brother. They live just about 10 miles from us here, so.
Do they? Now, when you guys were there, when you guys were all there that week, did you guys investigate it all? Or just kind of do the whole...
No, it was more for meetings, and there was business meetings. There was, and it was kind of to do some meditation, to learn some more about each other, and
Right.
and then a lot of it was just, hey, we're just here to relax. Or sorry, they were there to relax. I came out to relax. It didn't really work that well for me. So, yeah. So everybody, now that's out there in the world, this is what's going on with my brain right now. Hey, JP, what's happening, brother? This is what's going on in my head right now. It's still in somewhat of a mind fuckery at times. I've learned to kind of block it out so I can get work done. I've learned to kind of let go every now and then, just so I can function throughout the day. And oh my God, I got to tell you what I did that's so stupid.
That narrows it down.
So I have two little packages in my hand right now. Yeah, no shit. I have two little packages in my hand. I bought some more LEDs because I'm working on a new project.
Okay.
So I've been testing ultraviolet LEDs, so that way I can make an ultraviolet light, but I'm combining ultraviolet with infrared.
Okay.
So I'm sitting up here and I got all the ultraviolet lit up. I'm testing different resistors with 9-volt batteries. You see how strong, how many can I put in series, blah, 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 right?
Right.
So then I'm sitting there going, holy crap, I need to test the infrared. So I'm plugging in the infrared. I'm pretty sure I got the large enough resistor, but nothing's working. Did you hear what I just said? I was looking at infrared LEDs and couldn't figure out why I couldn't see them. I had 20 of them.
Did you try turning the lights off?
Nothing's right. What the hell is... I will kick your ass. It's not like these things have... The ones I got, they're really strong, but they don't have the red light indicator where, some of them you can see a little tiny redness to them. These don't, because I don't want the redness. And I'm going, this isn't working. I'm going, why the hell? And I went, oh yeah, they were infrared. I might want to turn a camera on or something, see if these damn things are working at all.
Oh my God.
So I pulled a Tard moment here. Yeah, no shit.
How big are the LEDs?
Oh. They are 5mm. They're big ones.
Where'd you get them at? Did you get them off eBay or Amazon or something?
Amazon. They're Shanzon, CHANZON LEDs.
I'll have to look at the ones I got.
So we're building another project. Drew and I just started another project. I'm not going to kind of give that one away just yet. And then we got a third project to be in the works in my brain, which is really scary if you want to go in there. So we'll have to see how that works out. Wow, have we talked for almost an hour already?
Holy just you.
Shit. Yeah, thanks. Amanda's laughing at me.
Yeah, we only have like 3 or 4 minutes left.
Facebook. I noticed that. So everybody that's on Facebook, I apologize. We will get this working next time. Are we doing a show next week on Wednesday, day after Christmas? I don't think we decided yet, have we?
No, we haven't decided yet.
Are we going to do a show?
I'm down for whatever.
We will we will put something out there in the next couple of days, whether we're going to do a show or not. Anybody that's out there that's watching, and Juanita, you've been on our show before. If you'd like to come back, we'd love to have you back on here. Amanda, if you've been out there doing any hunting, we'd like to have you out there. Jake, if you want to jump in and be on the show, I think we'd like to try to get some more guests for next year lined up and ready to go.
Definitely.
Make sure that you guys are here, and we could talk about somebody else's, Wait a minute. Here's one thing we're going to say. If you keep saying that's on my bucket list for everything we talk about, we're going to kick you off. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. We'll never kick anybody off. We need you guys. Please come and help us. Please.
Well, we did have one guest on that every location we mentioned was on their bucket list. And they'd only been to one place.
Yeah, I know. Holy crap.
I remember when my list was like that.
So hopefully, and maybe, maybe next week, since Jake's going with us this weekend, it's going to be me, Jake, Brittany, and Steven up there in that building. Just 4 of us up the whole time. Maybe we can try to get Jake set up so he can come in on the show, and we can see how some experiences went with him. Jake, if you're down with that, we'll talk about that this weekend, and we'll see what happens for next Wednesday.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, crap.
I know Rob wants to come on the show, too.
We got to get Rob on there too, yeah. And I would really like to get some of the people that were maybe in ghost hunts that can kind of give me their feedback on what they saw me going through, because I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody at all. He said, sure, why not?
You mean like one of the other staff members that were out there? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Rob was there. He was right next to me.
Well, I mean, we can get him on here after the first of the year. You guys can talk about it.
And again, I'm gonna talk to her right after the first of the year, and maybe she can give me some guidance. It kind of helps sometimes to talk to somebody outside of the company that knows kind of what's going on. So
we got less than a minute, boss.
Shannon, I'm so glad you're back with me, Shannon. It's awesome to hear your voice again. I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope the little one's feeling better too. Thank you very much for everybody out there on Facebook Live. You guys rock. We will be back here next week. Jake, I'll set you up for next week on here. Love you, Shannon.
Definitely. Love you too, buddy.
Awesome being with you. Jimmy, thank you for being in the background back there. Only thing I got left to do is say one little thing. That's y'all. Thank you very much, and we will see you in the dark.
Boo.